Whereas on the customer, we are customers in reality in general terms, as well as we have customers. But for QuickBooks, we're on the side of the table of our customers being the people that we sell the goods and services to. In this case, a landscaper, we sell our landscaping services, hopefully generating revenue. Now, also note that when you're talking about money going out of the business, it's usually fairly straightforward that it's going out for the purchase of expenses in order to help us generate revenue, or assets like property, plant, and equipment that will have to be accrued so that we can then consume them to generate revenue in the future. Or it might be going to the owner as a distribution or a dividend if we're a corporation. On the customer side of things, ultimately, hopefully most of the money that's coming into the business is coming from customers, from the sale of goods and services, or it might be coming from the startup costs that we could have, such as us, the owners, putting money in as an investment, or possibly from a loan so that we can get money to invest in the company from, like, the bank, for example. So we would just want to distinguish what's ultimately happening on the customer cycle. We're expecting that's what has the cash flow going up ultimately. However, we might have an accrual component in the customer side of things. So notice what we have here. We've got all these forms that could be related to the customer cycle. We're going to look at each of those forms. But first, let's think about the flow in a flowchart format and try to think about the easiest customer cycle, and then adding levels of complexity, also considering how possibly the bank feeds could fit in to each level of complexity as we go through them. And then as you're thinking about this, you want to think about your business, or your business as a bookkeeper, and what type of clients you want to pick up and what type of clients you maybe don't want to pick up because they don't fit into your accounting process. Noting that I really think that's a key to a successful bookkeeping business. Knowing who you're actually marketing to. It's not just anybody that happens to need bookkeeping needs, because that varies greatly. That's too broad. We want to basically pick and choose where we have a competitive advantage and where we can specialize our skill set, possibly either picking up more clients and automate things, or picking up less clients and charging more because we have a more specialized set of skills in that area.